Says Says Ashura Ryu S desconocidat. Says rainfall 3773. Plus. I wanna see them. Says Streetfootx. Plus. Says rainfall 3773. Plus. C. Says Spigui 1212. You. By the way, you kinda hurt Cloud's feeling earlier. Says Streetfootx. Plus. Who? Says Gravity 123098 Dale Me Gallo. Says Emiko the Yandir High. Says TJ Gamers 124977. You forgot Thanksgiving. Burskin. Says Ashura Ryu AFK. Says Gravity 123098 Mas and Visto Impossible Mono. Says Angie Night. Plus. I don't have a Thanksgiving themed skin. Says Ashura Ryu Hell Nah. Says Spigui 1212. You. Lacey do you. Says Streetfootx. Plus. I'm the new king. Says TJ Gamers 124977. You. A native warden. Says Batata 019612 Bomdia. Says Ashura Ryu What. Says Rainfall. Says Spigui 1212. You. Lacey can we JS talk? Says Angie Knight. Plus. Yeah, Shadow Cloud 2321 has come online. Says Batata 019612 Boa Night. Says World Asp 3939. Says Angie Knight. Plus. IGTG. Says TJ Gamers 124977. You. Bye. Says Angie Knight. Plus. I'll see you later. Says Streetfootx. Plus. Can't wait for Christmas. Says Formed Baker. Says Spigui 1212. You. Flying. Says Spigui 1212. You. Says Rainfall 3773. Plus. Ah. Says Ultramanito 914 Hola. Comma need help? Go to supportplayhive.com. Says Streetfootx. Plus. I want to do the Invis glitch. Says Shadow Cloud 2321. Plus. I got the worst Steve glitch ever. Says Formed Baker. Says Rainfall 3773. Plus. High QWERTY. Says Streetfootx. Plus. Am I. Says Spigui 1212. You. Lacey. Says Spigui 1212. You. Please can we just talk? Says Ireless High Tea. Says Twakung Says rainfall 3773, plus, high twak, says Quicksilver 17 high, QWERTY 4824 has says Quicksilver 17 holy lag. Says Sweetil 12345 high. Says Twakung 31 shadow what RP we do. Says rainfall 3773, plus, Reapfit you already have a spaceship mount. Says shadow cloud 2300. Says Quicksilver 17 anyone wanna play Bed Wars WT me. Says Twakung 31 okay. Says Streetfootx. Plus, I meant Starship. Says Ireless I'll RP with you. Says rainfall 3773, plus, I rather gift USMTH less expensive BCM. Says Streetfootx, plus, okay. Says Twakung 31 okay it's gonna be kinda evil and magical and all that fun stuff. Comma found someone breaking the rules? Report them with report. Says form. Says Streetfootx, plus, I'm gonna go into space. Saya. Says rainfall 3773, plus, says Twakung 31 okay get in a skin or girl skin. Says Ireless okay. Says Ireless better? Says Ireless this is all I got. Says rainfall 3773, plus, hi cutie pie. Says shadow cloud 2321, plus, formed I don't think he hates me. Says Spigui 1212, you, Lacey. Says Twakung 31 cutie pie. Hi Irene. Says Spigui 1212, you, can we please talk? Says Spigui 1212, you, man to man. Says shadow cloud 2321, plus, he JS hurt a feelings a lil that's all. Says rainfall 3773, plus, Alia, hi. Says form. Says Crystal Link 66666666777777777777777. Says Crystal Link 667. Says Ireless no. Says Twakung 31 cutie pie. Hi Alia. Says form. Says Spigui 1212. You. We'll talk in a CS if you want, says Crystal Link 6666667777777. Says earned chord 8147 6666666666666666666666666666666666666666666667777777777. Says Ireless OGs. Says earned chord. Says form. Says earned chord 8147. It made mine more fun. Says Spigui 1212. You. I also thought he talked to me. Says Ireless PLZ. Just make it reasonable. Says Twakung 31. Okay, change skin. Says Crystal Link 6. I'm so happy we can relate. Says Ireless again. Says Twakung 31. Follow our Instagram at the HiveMic. Says Ireless okay. Says form. Says Ireless. Says Bouncy Card 3034 okay. Says Twakung 31 okay again. Says Spigui 1212. You. Lacy IDK, what is going on with you? I feel bad, but when you ruin everybody's mood that makes me mad. Says Ireless, these are all I have, you know that. Says Spigui 1212. You. TBH, you're being kinda petty. Says Ireless, this or that, pick one. LCB 6996 wants you to join their party. Open the party menu to accept. Says Twakung 31. Says Ireless what? R0 Shambo 4833 has come online. Says Ireless, I look fine. Says Twakung. Says V0R1X Gamer. Plus. Good boy, I knew you would run. Says Ireless, I made do with what I had. Says Twakung 31 arg. Says Ireless what? Says Spigui 1212. You. Bruh, I'ma leave cuz Lacy or JS ruining my mood. Says Shadow Cloud. Says Ireless, are you mad at me? Says form. Says Twakung 31, I'ma flip soon. Says Spigui 1212. You making me all mad, and TBH, I don't wanna be mad.